Hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's me, Abiding Him 7, and I am dropping in to give a end of week review for the rose hip with hibiscus tea. And as y'all know, I'm going to take this into week 2. I could talk a little bit about it, not a lot to say. I like the taste, and y'all, can you see it? I think the angle that I have my phone, you can see it really good. I got my lemon. I remembered to put my lemon in. I did squeeze some juice in it, and I put a little bit on the side. Ooh, I don't want to get it on my table. Put my tea bag right there. But yeah, I just came in to kind of talk a little bit about, a little bit about the tea and what I think of it so far. It's good. It's a good, smooth taste. It's almost, I did do a review on just hibiscus tea before, and that tea was right at the top of my list. It's like one of my favorite teas. This, with the rose hips mixed in with this, it's way, hibiscus already had a very tart taste to it as it was, but when you do the rose hips with it, it's even tartar. So I've been kind of tempted to use more than one packet of the stevia, but stevia is so sweet until, it gets me through one packet. It's enough for just one packet. And then I added lemon, so that helped make it even more tartar. But anyway, is that a word, tartar? That's tartar, like tartar sauce, but even more tart. I guess that was the right way to say it. Y'all, I'm not going to do this video again. I'm not going to start it over again. I started over one time before because my camera was just so lopsided because I have the phone propped up. I wish you could just see how this phone is propped up. It's inside of a vase with a fake orchid that you can kind of twist up. I got it holding the phone in place, and it's still a little bit crooked, but not so much that it would distract you. But anyway, y'all, let's chat. Let's sip and chat. So, y'all, I wanted to just say first, let me finish this up. It's good. I'm enjoying it once a day. It's not something that I would just buy over and over and over and over again. No, I wouldn't. But this is a great tea to have around during cold and flu season, because of the high vitamin C content. So it's a good thing to have around. And it probably would be delightful cold as well. Some ice cubes. So it's good. I guess on a rating from 1 to 10, I would probably give this about a 5. Now, I bought some vanilla chai when I was in Walmart last weekend. I think I kind of said something to y'all about this vanilla chai. I love chai teas. There is a Indian market that I usually shop at. It's in the town next to where I'm at. And that Indian market is where I buy all my turmeric. I buy my fenugreek. I buy my fennel seeds. Anything that I need like that, I will buy it from the Indian store. They sell the raw turmeric as well as the powdered turmeric, but I buy both. But normally I just buy a lot of powdered turmeric because their turmeric is it's much more vibrant, brighter than the kind that you get from just any store around here. So I know their stuff is potent because it's coming straight from India. But anyway, how did I get off on that? Oh, I got off on that because I usually like to buy my chai from the Indian market because chai tea is, y'all, when I tell you it's good. When I go back to that store again and I get some more chai tea, I will show it. I might feature it. That's a good tea. But this Bigelow is doing the job. And I got this from Walmart. I think it was like $3 and some change. But the reason why I love chai so much, it's a lot of reasons why I like chai. And this is not supposed to be a review on chai. So I won't even go there, but I like chai. I hope y'all had a great week last week. Y'all see my square? So I drink from the corner. Square cup. Y'all, okay, a few things I want to say. So, this might sound crazy, but I bought this clay. And this is calcium bentonite clay. And it says on the front, from the earth to your skin. And it's made by a brand called Soap Girl. And let me just give my disclaimer right now. Everything I talk about on my channel is stuff that I do for myself. If you want to try it, go for it. You know, but it's at your own, do things at your own risk. I'm not recommending or diagnosing. I'm not treating. I'm not doing any stuff like that. I just talk about my own experiences. Okay, so we got that out of the way. I was looking at a YouTube video and it was talking about, well, I looked at a couple YouTube videos and I knew about clay because I have bought this clay. I have bought clay before to do masks. And the clays can be pretty messy. It almost puts me in the mind of, oh God, what is the name of the stuff you put on your hair to dye your hair, the Indian hair dye. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It can be kind of messy. It'll come to me in a minute what I'm talking about. But clay can be kind of messy, but I know that this stuff does pull out impurities. So if you're going to do a mask, a clay mask is a good thing to do. But anyway, I was looking at some YouTube videos, and how about, I didn't know you could drink clay water. I was like, what? These people drinking this stuff, they might get sick. You know, what in the world? But I looked at a couple videos, and there's people who drink it for the same reasons that they use it topically. They are drinking drinking the clay water to cleanse and pull out impurities in their system and to rid themselves of toxins. And I said, now, no, I haven't got to that. I haven't got to that point where I would try it. I mean, I'm not scared to try it, but I looked real close at my clay when I saw that video. I went to my cabinet, I pulled out my clay, I looked at it, and it does not say that it's meant for internal use. This says from the earth to your skin. So I was like, even if I did want to be daring enough to try it just to see how it would feel, this is apparently not the correct kind of clay to drink internally, to use internally. So, but I just thought that was an interesting fact. And I do use the clay for masks. But this clay I recently bought from the Whole Foods store last time I was in there. I bought this clay because I saw another video and it was about using clay. You could actually use, I need to keep my links when I look at these videos because I don't even know if I can find it again, but I know that people you can use the clay to actually brush your teeth, and they claim that it helps get rid of cavities. Well, it's about time for me to go for my checkup, and I try to do everything the dentist tells me to do, but I fall short. I know I do. And my teeth, the top, it seemed like I was getting a pain. It was just coming out of nowhere. I couldn't even pinpoint where it was. I just knew it was in the top region of my mouth. And I was like, Lord, I think I must have a cavity or something. But when I saw that video, it was saying that somebody was saying, it might have been somebody wrote in the comments about the video, and they said that this woman's son, no, it was in the video itself where she was saying that a friend of hers, the son had a cavity, and the people didn't have money to take him to the dentist at the time. They were in a financial situation where they couldn't afford to take him to the dentist, and they didn't have insurance. So the mother had bought clay, and the little boy would dip just a little bit of the clay onto his regular toothbrush and brush his teeth. And that he did it, and he was hitting and missing. He wasn't even regularly doing it the way he was supposed to. And by the time she was able to take him to the dentist, he didn't have a cavity. So I thought, now I'm not daring enough to like swallow this stuff, but I am daring enough to brush my teeth, because I see people on YouTube brushing their teeth with what is that black stuff? Charcoal turmeric, which turmeric is a spice, so that's a food, so that doesn't count. But charcoal, I seen people doing that. I seen people brushing their teeth with salt. I seen people brushing their teeth with coconut oil. Again, these are mostly like foods. This was the first thing that I ever, and I have heard of pregnant women eating clay because they were mineral deficient, but for the most part, that was like a new thing to me. I didn't know people could even use it that way. So I have been brushing my teeth for probably a week using the clay just to see what would happen. And I'm not kidding. I don't have that pain anymore. And I was like, wow. And I don't do it like twice a day with it. I do it only once, like in the morning. And I don't brush them at night with clay. But in the morning, I've been doing it. And I'm impressed because I don't have that pain anymore. I really don't. Oh my gosh. Am I running over? Let me see. Ooh, I'm already at 11 minutes. Y'all, I promise I'm not going to go over 20 minutes on this video. Ooh, I can't get it back up there like I had it. Okay. Another thing. So that's just an interesting fun fact. That was just something to talk about while we chat over our tea. Other thing was, I was in GCF this week. Friday, as a matter of fact. And I saw this art. I was standing there gazing at this art, and I thought, I want to get this picture. And it was $5.98. And while I was gazing at the art, another lady came and she started gazing at the art. I'm holding it up now. I'm going to show it to you in just a second. But she was gazing at the art as well. And she said, are you going to get that? And I said, I don't know. And I had my hand on it like I have my hand on it now. I said, I don't know. And I kept looking and she said, that is beautiful. I like black art. I said, well, I do too. I said, I'm thinking about getting it for my daughter because the colors in it is like the color of a bedspread, a comforter set that I recently bought her. The colors are in there. The color is in there. And I'm thinking about getting it for her. And I looked at her and she said, ooh, I bet your daughter would like that. Well, if you don't get it, I'm going to get it. So I got it, y'all. $5.98. And I am going to do my best, to hold this picture up so y'all can see it. And it's another part to this story. After I show this to you, I'm going to tell you something. I really hope you can see it, because I can't see it, because I'm holding it up for y'all to see it. Can you see it? It's a young lady standing on her porch. Oops, I hit my light up there. Okay. Ooh, put it down without breaking it. I really hope y'all can see that. Put it on the floor. It's a large picture. I mean, it's not huge, but it's a good size picture. So I saw my daughter today. I was like, because I had it in the trunk of my car, and my mother went to go put something in my car the other night. She had some. What did she give me? She wanted to put in my car. Oh, I think it was something that belonged to my little girl. She wanted to put back there in the trunk of my car. And she saw the picture leaning. And she said, oh my God, where did you get that picture from? And I told her GCF. Oh, y'all could, I don't know if y'all saw the $5.98. It's still on the picture, $5.98. So I said, well, I got it from the GCF and I'm going to give it to my daughter. And she said, well, I want it. If she don't want it, I want it. She don't want it. I said, Mom, I got it for my daughter. And it matches the bedspread. Remember, it matches the comforter set we just got her. She said, oh my God, it sure does. It sure does. So I saw my daughter today because we went to the little town where she is, because they usually have a really nice flea market down there. And my husband, myself, and my little girl, we went down there. And she needed me to watch the kids for her while she went to Walmart to buy some things that she wanted to buy. And I said, oh, well, let me get the picture out of our vehicle to bring it in to her. And she looked at the picture and was like, Has anybody ever did that to you? Like, you bought them something and they were like, I don't know if I like that. And she said, well, I gotta think about it. I said, why are you looking like that? She was like, well, I gotta think about it. I gotta think about it. I said, well, mama wanted it if you don't want it. And she was like, well, you can give it to her. You can give it to her. I took my picture right on back out there and put it back into our vehicle. And you know what? I had to tell myself, don't you dare get mad. Because this could like really, something like this, I would say as early as last year, something like this could have really made me mad and upset me and kind of put me in a bad spirit, you know, make me have a bad mood and kind of be mad towards her for being ungrateful. And I've talked to her about being ungrateful a lot of times because it's little stuff that has happened, little incidences that happen. But I also realize now that people have different tastes. Their tastes may not necessarily be yours. And I would rather her be honest with me about stuff than to just make me feel good and take it and never use it, don't like it, resent it because it's not really what her taste is. Like when we took the comforter set to her, she absolutely loved it. I saw it all over her face. She was so hyped up and excited when we got her the comforter set for her birthday. And that was genuine. But the more I thought about it, when I took it back out there and put it back in the vehicle, I said I'd give it to my mother, and I knew my mother would cherish it because I bought my mother a black art picture, kind of very similar to that, with a lady standing out like on a under some kind of veranda or something. It was pretty. So I know my mother will find somewhere to put this picture in her house because she has quite a bit of black art in her house. So, you know, I just had to I told myself that. I went back in and had a beautiful, beautiful visit with my daughter and my grandchildren. Very beautiful. So that's that. I thought I would chat about that. I wanted to chat about some more stuff too, but I think I'm gonna save that. I might come on midweek and talk about it because I really need to put my thoughts together about it. But I'm gonna say this. Let me just say this. I was thinking about when I got ready to sign on, come on today, how I say, hey y'all, what y'all, how y'all doing? I was thinking about how a lot of people on YouTube, to me, it kind of gets on my nerves. I don't know if you feel like this, but it kind of gets on my nerves when you go on somebody's channel and they call you, hi, my little, fill in the blank, whatever goes with their name, and they say it. That always just rubs me the wrong way because I'm like, I'm not your anything. I'm not your, you don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? We're getting to know each other through these videos, but then, hi, my little, people always do that. It's just like, what in the world? It's just crazy. I said, people have got these crazy egos. I guess it comes from the superstars. Because you know how Beyonce got the Beehive? Ooh, and I better not say I ain't saying nothing negative about Beyonce, honey, because people will beat you down. You know that. And then that, what's the lady? Lady Gaga, she got the monsters. And I don't know. It's just like, what in the world? Are people so, do they feel so bad about themselves that they have to be a follower of somebody and call themselves, like, belittle yourself and make yourself one of somebody belongs to. I mean, anyway, maybe I'm thinking too deep about it. But y'all can tell me how y'all feel about it in the comments. Okay, this is not going to be a real long video. I will try to come on midweek and chat with y'all about what I was saying earlier that I didn't want to get into on this video. I hope I made sense. I got a radio playing in the background. And that's a commercial on, but anyway, I was trying to, set the mood, have some nice little classical music playing. I hope everybody had a great week. I hope you're blessed and you're, you're happy and you're trusting in the Lord because, life can be full of challenges, ups and downs. I know right now in my life, it just seemed like everything. I don't know if it seemed like that with y'all, but it seemed like the old folks used to say, when it rains, it pours. Because it's just like with me, it's like I got something going on over here, over here, over here, over here. I got like little fires burning all over the place in my life. But I'm just hanging in there and I'm holding on. And I don't know if y'all know that song, My Soul is Anchored in the Lord. My soul is anchored in the Lord. Matter of fact, I might put that in a link. I'm going to put that song in a link on this video. Look in there and listen to it and be blessed. All right, y'all. Love you and talk to you later. Bye-bye.